Good afternoon. I'm Tony Koo. I'm also in the Engineering Directorate. I'm in Electrical, Communications, and Cyber Systems Division. And I'll talk about my area, EPCN, that's Energy, Power, Control, and Networks, and also INFUSE program. The INFUSE program, we just had our second year of funding. That's Innovations at the Nexus of Food, Energy, and Water Systems. So, I am in the Electrical, Communication, and Cyber Systems Division. It's really divided into three different areas. There's electronics, photonics, and magnetic devices. There's communication circuits and sensing systems, and then, of course, I'm in EPCN. So one thing that you found, there's quite a lot of overlap between different programs and so forth, and you may see some overlap when I talk about some of the funding opportunities in both EPCN and INFUSE. So let me talk a little bit about some of the funding opportunities in Energy, Power, Control, and Networks. First, some of the core areas. So we look at complex systems, especially control systems, electric power systems, and renewable energy integration. We also have people that we have panels in power electronics and drives, batteries, hybrid electric vehicles, energy harvesting. We've also, this year we had some panel in electricity markets, and I paneled some of the programs in panels in the intelligent learning systems and neural networks. So our core proposals received by ECCS, our two main things are our career proposals and then our single investigator small group proposals. So we have an open window between October 1st and November 1st every year, and the proposals are in the 300 to 500K range. So these account for more than 2/3 of our funding, and many of you have actually submitted to ECCS in the EPCN area. We also have, occasionally we have Dear Colleague letters. A few years ago we had a Dear Colleague letter to ask people to submit in the renewable energy area. We also have workshops and we support travel, student travel. We've had some interesting international collaborations, and of course we support research experience for undergraduates and research experience for teachers. So, if you want to talk more about programs in EPCN and so forth, I'll be happy. I'm talking to many people later, and then I can talk more about that. So the rest of the time I'm going to talk about FUSE systems, food, energy, and water systems. Now, it's already recognized that each of these systems by themselves, energy, food, and water systems, are very complex systems. But we live in an environment where we integrate all these things together, whether it's an urban environment or a rural environment. All these things are closely intertied together. So, for example, to pump water or process water, you need energy. Okay? So much of our energy is derived from water, for example, hydroelectric. And there's also heating and cooling that you can get energy too. So also food systems are very dependent on energy and water too. So there's actually a fairly